All right, guys, I wanted to come at you real quick today. Season's getting close. Most people already got this figured out. They know what they're going to use. They know what they're running with broadhead wise and stuff like that. And I've caught a lot of crap from certain people for using what I use. I really don't care. This works for me. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of pros to this. So these are what I'm running this year. I started running these not last season, but the season before, and I stuck with them for a couple of reasons. So this is the Swhacker. This is the practice tips right here, but these are the 100 grain Swhackers, the 2-inch cut, right? So I'm going to show you exactly why I chose to run these. So I've got a ton of them here. I've got like 3 sets here in this case, but so first of all, this is what it looks like. This is what the one you're hunting with looks like, right? This is what the one you're practicing with looks like. It's identical. There's no difference at all, right? These things have a couple of good things going for them. So, like, if you don't buy the ones in the case, like now they're trying to, at least my Walmart is transferring over to all these with the case. The ones with the plastic case don't come with the red practice tips. If you find them in just the regular like plastic paper package, whatever, that doesn't come with this hard case, it comes with 3 broadheads, 6 extra bands, and 1 practice tip, right? So I bought several sets of these. That's the reason I have 4 of these practice tips. But these are really good because now these wing blades are sharpened just like your regular Swhackers that you would hunt with. But the thing I like most about these is they're identical to these, right? So you can get out and you can practice with these. In my experience, these hit 100% just like my field tips. I haven't had any issues with that. So if you suck at tuning a bow, or you know what I mean, like I've got my bow shooting really, really good out to 60 yards at least. That's as far as I can shoot out here in the yard. But so out to 60 yards, I mean, as long as I can hold the bow still, these things are hitting where I want. But I just like these because they leave a really huge hole. You got a small entrance hole. It's about 1 inch, just the size of these wing blades right here. But like I said, the upside to these, so say you get a full pass through on a deer, which I do 90% of the shots, assuming, like, unless you hit something like really, really hard, like a ball joint or something in the arm on the where it's when it's going out, like that may stop it with it being such a wide cut. But you get a full pass through and this goes in the dirt and hits a rock, right? You bust up your chisel tip, right? Or you just you dull it. You take it knocks that tip down, right? So it's not sharp anymore. Well, you can go back to your practice ones and you can just screw off. Like this one here has been through a deer and hit a rock, right? So it's not really as sharp as this anymore. So I just took this one off of one of my green ones and swapped it out with the tip on the practice tip because it's the exact same thing. So I just switched them out. So that's helpful. Say you lose one of your screws in your head when you're changing your blades. Well, you got an extra screw in your practice tip if you needed it. Another cool thing that these have going for them is I don't have to go to a bow shop. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go to a pro shop or anything like that. I don't have to go over to Bass Pro or to an actual bow shop to try to get my broadheads. They're right at Walmart. They're $35 for 3 of them. They used to be 30, now they're 35. But they're right there at Walmart, so I don't have to go anywhere special. Like when we're at Walmart getting groceries, I can just pick up another pack of broadheads if I need them. Like I said, these come with this hard case. I bought 2 sets the other day. One set come the old style with the practice tip, and then the other set that I bought had the plastic case with them. But so I've got plenty of these extra bands. I've got extra chisel tips from past sets and stuff. The only real problems I've had out of these, like I said, I've shot 3 deer with the same broadhead. Just cleaned the blades up, took them apart, cleaned all the guts and meat and whatever out of them. Not guts, but I mean all the meat and stuff. Cleaned them out real good, put them back together, put a new band on it, ready to go. The only real problem I've had out of these is I shot one deer laying down. She bedded down at 20 yards in front of me, and I shot her bedded down. So the arrow went through the deer and stuck into the ground, right? So it was pinning the deer to the ground. So when she jumped up, the broadhead was in the ground. When she jumped up, it pulled it up out of the ground, but it broke the ferrule. It broke the threads right here off the ferrule. That's where it broke, was where the threaded part starts on the ferrule. Other than that, I have had zero issues with these. And like I said, you can get on Amazon. I haven't been able to find, a lot of times I can't find these green ones on Amazon, the 2-inch cut, 100 grain model. Sometimes you can catch them on there, sometimes you can't. Most of the time I haven't been able to, so I just buy them at Walmart. But you can buy the replacement blades. I've always been able to find them on Amazon. $16 and you can get a full set of replacement blades for 3 heads. So I mean, that's not bad at all. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Kind of, that's what I'm going to run again this year. I started trying them. This will be my 3rd season with them. So a couple seasons ago, I started trying these and I really liked them. I've just had zero issues with this head. They've just been really good. They leave really, really big exit wounds. With the speeds that I'm shooting out of my bow, them opening up, deploying the way they're supposed to, and all that is not really a problem. They always seem to open. I haven't had any issues with them not opening at all out of 3 seasons now, or going on my 3rd season. But I've took out quite a few deer with them like that and had zero issues. There was one shot. I said I'm not the best shot in the world, but I'm going to take a couple shots of these practice and show you guys. They're pretty dead on. We're not going to cut away or anything. It's going to take a couple of shots. So 2 good shots with those practice tips. We're going to take you right down here, show you guys. I'm not going to cut away or anything. Like I said, I'm not the best shot in the world anyway, but I'm shooting at a spot the size of a quarter. Right? There they are. Both of those shots pretty well on the money. Like I said, as long as you can hold it still, it's pretty much going to hit right where you want it to every time. I haven't found anything bad about these. Like I said, they fly exactly like my field points. You can get them at the Walmart, so you don't have to go anywhere special to get them. The bands, blade, the replacement blades, all that are pretty cheap. So, I mean, for what you're getting, a 2-inch cut, I have not yet had one of these fail me as far as deploying the way they're supposed to and all that. I can't think of anything bad to say about them, really. The only way I think, in my mind, that you're going to lose a deer with these over, you know, a fixed blade head or something like that is if you just make a poor shot. And I feel like in that case, it doesn't matter what head you're using. If you make a terrible shot, you know, you just gut shot them or something like that, you're probably going to lose them with a fixed blade head or this right here. And I feel like with a fixed blade head, you got 1.25 inch wound, right? You got 1.25 inch cutting path coming out. So with this as being a 2-inch, this is a lot bigger than what the fixed blades I was running. At least if I do make what I would call a marginal shot, so not less than, we'll say less than ideal. So say you make a less than ideal shot, wouldn't you rather have a big 2 inches worth of blades cutting through there as opposed to an inch or 1.25 inch, 1.8 inch, something like that? I would. That's just me. You know, like I said, for as cheap as these are, like I said, I haven't had any malfunctions or any problems at all. I'm going to keep running these this season. It's just, well, you know, whatever anybody wants to run, I guess. But this is what I'm going to go with. Like I said, I don't think you can beat them. Yes, you can get some. There's some, you know, mechanicals that are, you know, $60, $80 for a set of them, for a set of 3. Some of them $80 for a set of 2. I'm just not, that's not where I'm at. These do the job. They leave a really good blood trail. the hole on the exit side is generally larger than 2 inches. So it's usually a really big cut coming out, and it's no problem finding deer. So anyways, that's just kind of my 2 cents. This is what I'm going to run with. You guys seen the shots. They're pretty on. That's my 2 cents on them. That's what I'm going to run. Thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one.